Good morning, dear children. Do we know why our country runs smoothly? Why our economy is developing and why are we making progress in all areas? Yeah, it's because of the role of parliament in a democratic country, which is our today's topic, lesson number 8 of social science. So let's dive into the chapter. Who gives the power to the government to take decisions and implement laws? The answer to this question depends on what type of government is in that particular country. In democracy, supreme power is vested in the people and is exercised directly by them or by their elected agents. So, a simple definition of democracy is rule of the people, by the people, and for the people. It is through the people's consent that governments are formed. They support the representatives whom they select through voting, give them power to take decisions, and run the country. They elect their leaders by casting a vote. The elected leaders and representatives form the government. In a democracy, the government has to give clarifications and provide reasons for the decisions undertaken. The other form of government is monarchy. In this type of government, the power to take decisions and run administration is in the hands of the king or queen. King discusses the matters with his group of advisors, but the power to take the final decision lies with the king or queen only. So, in a democracy, the power is vested in the people. When you give power to somebody, you assign a certain responsibility. The person to whom you give the responsibility is accountable, so in a way answerable to you. Thus, in democracy, the selected representatives have to justify their decisions when asked for and have to give valid reasons for their decisions. The other form is monarchy, that is rule of a king or a queen, which might be hereditary. In this type of government, the king's decision is final. The king takes advice from his ministers, but the ultimate power to take a decision lies in the hands of the king. The most important characteristic of democracy is that the sole power or the power to rule is not in the hands of one person or a group of people. Every citizen is a member in the decision-making process. People themselves are the creators of their destiny. The word for democracy in Gujarati is Lokshahi. Democratic government is for the people. It means the welfare of the people is the main aim of the government. Democracy is run by people as the representatives elected by the people run the administration. So when we talk about democracy, there is delegation of power. The people with the power of their votes select representatives from themselves only. Then the power is distributed to the representatives selected to take decisions for the benefit of the people. So ultimately, the power is not centralized in one hand or a group of hands. It is divided in the people as a whole, and every citizen is considered part of the decision-making process. Also called as Lokshahi in Gujarati, democracy sets the stone for the destiny of its citizens by giving power to people selected by the people. Things to know about democracy. Your school must have been organizing elections for school panchayat. Similarly, your class monitor also must have been elected. At times it happens that the monitor is not elected but selected directly. As a result, others who wanted to be the monitor feel discontented and express their disapproval. If you look at the form of government, there are two types of government that have been given, monarchy and democracy. So till now we have learnt about these two forms where decisions are reached to with the advice of ministers. When you talk about monarchy or the presidential government, decisions are reached with the advice of ministers, but the final decision lies in the hands of the king or queen. Then we have learnt about democracy, where the representatives elected by the people take decisions centrally as well as for their states, depending upon the type of decision. We have seen the democratic system in our school as well. Remember, when a school head boy, head girl and captains are to be selected, in this process we select representatives with the help of voting in our school. It is a part of democracy where students are being given a chance to select their representatives who are then assigned various duties. Like it is done in the school panchayat, representatives are elected in a democratic government too. The leader of the party that wins the majority of seats becomes the Prime Minister, and he selects members from the group of elected representatives to form the Council of Ministers. These ministers are assigned various departments and duties. So, in a democracy, the party that gets the maximum number of votes becomes the ruling party, and the member getting the maximum number of votes becomes the Prime Minister. He is given the power to select people helping him out in the decision making process. So, he selects them and gives them different departments and duties. How is the parliament formed? Parliament, India has adopted parliamentary form of democracy. The parliament is the supreme institution in India. The Parliament of India consists of the President and the two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. India has got parliamentary democracy, which means that Parliament is the biggest institution which constitutes of the President, Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha is known as the lower house and the Rajya Sabha is known as the upper house. Please do a correction here. The total number of members in Lok Sabha is not 545, it is 552, wherein 26 seats are for Gujarat. Then you have the president, and then in Rajya Sabha the total number of members is 250, where 11 seats are for Gujarat. Lok Sabha, lower house, consists of 552 members, 530 members from state, 20 members from union territories and 2 members from the Anglo-Indian community who are nominated by the president. Make a correction. Then we have the Rajya Sabha. It is the upper house. It constitutes of 250 members, 238 are selected by state and union territories and 12 members are nominated by the president. In Rajya Sabha, the members are selected for 6 years, whereas in Lok Sabha, the members are selected for 5 years. The Indian Parliament formed post-independence is the symbol of trust of the people of India. The main features of decision making in a democracy are people's consent and their participation. In our system of governance, the Parliament enjoys complete power since it comprises the elected representatives of the nation. Parliament has to fulfill certain duties. The people of our country trust the decisions taken by the Parliament, as the people are part of the Parliament are the representatives who are selected by the people through voting. Parliament functions as stated below to control the government and to provide information and guidance to it and to make laws and make amendments in them. The functions of Parliament include debating over some major issues and then taking major issues, and then taking decisions over making them as laws, and also amendments to the laws if required. Keeping a check on the work of the people to whom work has been delegated to execute the decisions taken. The Parliament has to keep a check on the financial decisions of the country also, and they also have to address to any grievances which the people might have for any laws made. So they have to see that the country runs smoothly and the benefit of the society as a whole is reached. So, dear children, with this we come to the end of the first session of our chapter. Read the chapter thoroughly, watch the video repeatedly to clear your doubts, and write the PDF content in the notebooks. Thank you.